Process so far, these joints have been clean. You can already see a big difference when it wasn't clean. Midsoles have been prepped these joints for uh, midsole repaint and scuff removal. You got little scuffs here on the toe, and then you got little stuff like that right in here, and you got stuff like that right in there. Just gotta be fixed. Marks it won't come off with simple cleaning, that's going to get that right off. For some reason, you got glue right here, so that's going to get that right on off. You know, stuff like right in there. The issue ain't that bad as far as stuff, but and good college stuff up in here. So let's see. About to take care of that. And for those scuff areas, what I do is take sandpaper.
Scratch. Used to be.
point down, still gotta take the air bubbles. But once you're down, on to the next. Right back. What's good? YouTube.
Relax. Clark will have.
Got these joints all taped up. They ready to go.
Satisfied? I guess so.
As you can see,
It's the people who live here don't come home after they
air bubbles
kill
taped
everybody
up.
on the mothership.
Nice and taped up. Preparation is very, very important when you send up for doing any kind of
What are you
restore.
waiting for? Fight!
Very, very important.
You've been asleep too long. You call that a punch?
You cut corners on prep, you will have a whole lot more work to do.
Better.
Basically, but anyways, this video won't be about how to teach you how to do it. Just letting you know the steps and processes that I take when I'm going about it. So, yeah, if you learn something by watching these videos, that's great. I can help you out. If you just like watching my videos, you know what I'm saying, to see what I got going on and, see a couple kids running around in the background, see what I'm currently watching on my iPad, or listen to what I'm currently watching on my iPad, which is The 100 on Netflix. You get that too. So yeah, that's what I do for a living, man. I restore shoes. And if you've noticed that I have a hoodie on, that's because I hate to be hot, but I don't want to freeze, so I got my air on, and then I put a hoodie on. Hoodie is a hustle hoodie. This is made by me, my own brand. H2H Clothing Company, Hobby to Hustle, and like I said, this is my hustler hoodie. It was modeled for the Jordan 6s. You know how on the tongue it has that Jordan on the tongue with air in the middle? Well, I guess I did the hustle like that. The hustler going across with H2H in the middle, and then, the 1991. No, I was not born in 1991. That's just the year the retro 6, well, the Jordan 6 came out.
There were only 4.
Jordan 6s is pretty smooth. But yeah, that's that. So these is all take two. So the next process we got to get into is
We can't get out.
start to paint these midsoles. Now, I know in the previous segment of the video, I said up and told y'all that I was going to
You're an apprentice to your mother?
airbrush these.
She kept that bunker
This
running
is
long
true.
after Jack
But
had died.
before I do that, I'm going to lay a coat. I'm about 3 or 4 coats of a base coat of a different color, and that color is, oop, wrong
You
way.
think you can do this without
Boom,
without me? You are nothing.
cream. The reason I put cream on there is, that way you don't have to use so many coats of white. Because honestly, as you can see, you got black blemishes and all that stuff. That stuff's not going to come out as taunt or scribble or anything like that. And the hundreds is,
I'll take
I
those
fucking love that series, man. So tight. I don't know what show it come on originally, but while I do this stuff, I got a habit of binge watching stuff. Fuck, I need a cap or something. I don't actually want to use
That somehow, whenever I'm
this top.
I let it wind up.
So hold on. But this shit should be dry. Like I said, if any kids watching, I'm so sorry for cussing. I'm gonna do better. In my next video. So this, please bear with me. Like I said. All right, so check this out. As you can see, that's only one coat of cream paint. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make a big difference, but
Cut it out.
it's there. You know what I'm saying? So basically, if you can see, if it, like this one got cream on it, this one don't. Of course, you can, since you see the somewhere over the glaze, you know which one is and which one ain't. But it doesn't really make a big difference. But when you get them light coats on there, that's when you will see it. You know what I'm saying? So like this one, no cream paint. This one, cream paint. All right, so basically, I'm about to start on another one. So most likely what I do is I'm about to stop talking, and I'm about to just start.
I'm gonna do this. Yeah, go ahead, watch. Let's watch season 1. Probably let her skills. There you go. No, I'm doing it for what I watch. I was raised on my, brought up in the house. My grandma was talking about it, you know what I'm saying? If the lights on, the lights on. Just because I'm black doesn't mean I can't watch. So yeah, shows like The Hunger. That's cool. I like it. Little fun fact about me. I'm telling you a fun fact about myself. Each time I do a video. Fun fact about me was I love to read.
One shoe, not this one, but I've done one shoe to the point where I'm at where I'm trying to fill these pores. Okay, so basically, if you can see this area up in here, what the fuck is this? This area up in here, which is basically very porous. This is like after 4 coats of cream paint, like that shit's porous. Excuse me, that stuff is very, very porous. You see what I'm saying? Like if I was to finish this midsole by just taking paint on there to how it's supposed to be, it'd be very, very bad. Like trash, dumpster juice. So in the beginning, I'll be honest with you. When I first started doing this, I didn't know any better, and I didn't know there was any way to fix that. Which all goes to show that as time goes on and experience, you learn new things, and also price goes up when you start fixing stuff like that. Anyways, so yeah, man, that's a horrible mess. So if I was to finish this, like put the paint on there, finish repainting it with the white and then the black part, that'll look bad. Like if you can see that, look how that's up in there. I haven't touched that yet. Then you got stuff like that. That's how it goes from smooth in porous to the mud. Yeah, that wouldn't be a good look. So basically on this right shoe, I've started to fix that part, give an example of fixing that part before I move on. And it's not done yet, and I use white paint as so that way you can see it against the cream that I've already laid. Like this is going against smoothing those pores and filling those holes. It looks tacky and junky right now, but this is not the finished product. But this is like I said, like when a person does body work on dents on a car, you gotta fill it with something, which is I believe they call it Bondo, and sand it down so it's even with the rest of the car, so to be smooth. So basically, this is the process, me doing the process of doing that. It's still some pores, so basically I'm gonna take it and then some sandpaper to sand it down, because like I said, it's still porous. Paint, by filling the holes with paint, it'll do the trick, but it'll take more time. But if I use Midsole Magic, it'll probably fill those more porous areas better. I'll just, instead of having using a real low grit of sandpaper stuff like this thing, which I do, I have to actually use some sandpaper. I believe it's like 400 grit or something like that. But yeah, it's coming along, smoothing it out, and then when I put the paint on there, it'll be smooth as a baby's bottom. You know what I'm saying? So I think I'm gonna actually try to whip paint one more time, and then basically just go from there. It's pretty cool. So as I said, what you do is, I guess I can go ahead and use paint for video's sake. And make sure all the dust remnants is off of here from me sanding. So basically, the paint method is when I take this white paint, boom, paintbrush, not that one, I don't like that one. I don't know if I got another one. I should have another one. So basically, take the paintbrush, dip it in here, boom, boom, just a dip, and basically just dab, you know what I'm saying, just basically just dab it. Dab it, basically trying to fill those holes up. And I don't trip about how much paint I'm using in there, because I just want to basically get it inside those pores. Boom, boom, boom.
again, this is not a how-to video, so I'm not really going to be explaining all that stuff. I'm just going to be doing shit. Because I don't, in my honest opinion, I'm not going to do a how-to video because I don't think I'm expert enough at doing this to teach somebody else how to do it. Believe it or not, sometimes I still make mistakes as well, less often than others, but it's usually on my own shit. And I'm trying to learn something new. So, yeah, so basically just, that is, don't worry about the uniformity, you know, it'll be alright. That's the point of this, is to fill those holes, smash paint in there, so that way when you take sandpaper, it'll smooth all the stuff that's, you know, not in those pores. You know how to do this a couple of times, so in the end, it'll be well worth it. The difference between paying, you know.
What's good, YouTube? I want y'all to bear with me. As y'all can probably see, some things have happened. The shoes are not finished, but I effed up. And when I say I effed up, I didn't F up, I just effed up and forgot that I was making YouTube videos now. So basically, after the last segment, when I was showing you what I was doing or whatnot, I forgot that I was making YouTube videos, and I just started working. You know what I'm saying? As you can see, the laces is in here. Midsole is repainted. I don't know if you can see that right now, but midsole repainted. You know what I'm saying? I went to fucking town and I just started working. I forgot that that I was making a YouTube video for these joints, and I just started working. As you can see, these joints look pretty goddamn good. Already, you know what I'm saying? Even with the filling the holes and the porousness and whatnot, these joints is fire. I mean, adjust that light so you can see that toe part and all that shit. But the only thing left really for me to do, honestly, is to fix, you know what I'm saying? Damn, can you see them shits? Little scuff part right there. Fix that shit, you know what I'm saying? Nothing major. Same thing on this side. Fix that little part, you know what I'm saying? Then fix the scuff on the toe, a little scratch. Honestly, if you don't know how, all you know how shit like this happens. You walking and your foot hit the bed, hit the little metal part under the bed, and you get shit like that. This right here will fuck a shoe up if it happens to you. When that shit happens, it excuse my language, it irritates my soul when that happens to me personally. Since I actually restore shoes, I hate restoring my own shoes. You know what I'm saying? Because one, I don't have time to restore my own shoes because I'm always restoring somebody else's. So when it happens to me, they sit in the closet forever, and I never touch them again until I find time. Or if it's a pair of threes, because I love threes. Threes is my favorite. Well, the white cement threes is my favorite pair of shoes ever, which is why my logo got that elephant print in it. Anyways, yeah, so I got some new colors in. There's been paint mixed and color match for a pair of Gucci flip-flops and some Citrus 7s. So one of those will be one of my next videos. So stay tuned to that shit, because that shit gonna be, excuse my language, goodness gracious, that's gonna be off the chain. For real, for real. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Marcus with H2H Restoration. Finishing this last little segment for this video. As you can see, these beauties is done. Started off at some $20 kicks. What I would pay for them, probably less than that. to something I could probably sell for $125. These joints is up the chain. Deep cleaning, scuff scrape removal, midsole repaint. This midsole repaint, it is off the chain. And it happened over years and years of practice and years of, occasional mistakes. But they're in the game now. So I appreciate if you hit that like button, comment, subscribe, share. I really appreciate that. If you need work done, hit my Instagram or my email, which I will leave in the description. Like I said, this is your boy Marcus for H2H Restoration. Appreciate you coming to check out this video. Peace.